Hi there, signs of Capricorn. This is Kim. Gosh, I've been really overthinking your reading today. I don't know why. We're going to do a past, present, future. So that is what I've decided. Past, present, and future. And then at the end of the reading, we will pull some from the Shaman's Dream and the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. I do have private readings available if you're interested in that. You can contact me through the email that's in that description box. Okay, so past, and I take uprights with these just to let you know, no matter what way that these come out. This is the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. Absolutely love the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. So that we have for the past, the Devil. Maybe it's the past temptation, or getting wrapped up in like feeling that you have to have some kind of material achievement to feel, you know, like you've succeeded in something. Putting the past addictions and vices behind us. Perhaps. Tell me about present energy. Whoop. So we have the Page of Wands. You could be waiting on some news. You could be waiting on news for something playful to happen. I mean, so this is like inserting a lot of play in your life. As something, it's the beginning, and it's something it's talking about a lot of playfulness here. So future energy. So presently, currently, maybe we're thinking more about the news of what's to come. Future, nice, the full energy. I love this. I love this. The 8 of Coins on the bottom of the deck. Nice. Underneath it all, there's a feeling of really doing well at work or whatever it is that you're working on. All right. So these are beautiful cards. I have the Devil, the Page of Wands, and the Fool. Capricorn energy, Leo, Aries, Sag energy, maybe Aries, but you know, the Fool can really be any. That is the leap of faith. That is knowing that the unseen is going to bring some things that are different than what you've ever been used to. And I love the paint here because it's like it is it's a time where you can paint the scene rosy if you want, you know what I mean, or you can have a doom and gloom, but this is the happy, like everything is going to be fine. All right, so past addictions or vices with the Devil. Past addictions or vices with the Devil. And that's English money, isn't it? It's like British money, I think. The Queen Elizabeth on it. Okay, so tell me about the Devil. Tell me about the Devil. Waiting, past, waiting, sacrificing, self-sacrifice. Giving a lot to have things. Gave a lot to have things. It feels like that energy of waiting, and then when you get what you want something else, and then you want something more. I'm almost thinking that this Devil energy might be kind of like representing desire, and how you could be waiting around for like the same thing your whole life. You know, if you're waiting on something outside of yourself to make you happy, or if you're waiting on the material items in your life to make you happy, then you could be waiting quite a long time. So this is what it seemed, and it might also be relating to, you know, to get what you've had, or to get where you are today, that you've had to sacrifice a lot, and that it was a lot of all work, no play, with the Page of Wands in the reverse. So tell me about the present energy with the Page of Wands. This could be represented by news package or a letter, something like that. Or play. if it is representing play, you're probably tired because you probably played a lot. The 10 of Wands is in a challenging position to the King of Wands. So it's like waiting on good news to come. You can't hurry up the good news because you've really put your all into this. A, for effort. You've put everything into it. You're going to get a maximum reward out of it. And something is being built and it's beautiful. It's absolutely just beautiful. So it works. Leo, Aries, Sag, again. Messages for the present moment. Okay, so the Fool card I have for future. Tell me about this Fool energy for the future. The Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. Is it something that's going to be working in a different manner? There's the Sun. That's beautiful. Switch of power. Switch up of power position. Maybe playing a different role. I don't think this is power struggle. I think this is restructuring, like from the foundation up, and it may be changing, you know, who's in charge or the boss energy. So I have the 8 of Coins, really great, especially with the Sun, meaning that something is working, something is turning out beautifully. Yeah, this is how, see, that's what I'm saying. If there's a strategy to stay put and let the unseen come to you with the Fool, then that strategy is going to work. Because here's the Queen of Pentacles now. So the Queen of Pentacles really good at what she does domestically, but like the Queen of Pentacles can handle all of those roles. Of a matriarch energy. Doesn't have to be, but it could be somebody that takes care of business, somebody that might also take the kids to school or make lunch, you know, so it can be something like that. Sometimes the strategy to have the strategy of staying put is what's kind of necessary. So in a way, I think that's what this is trying to say is, look, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. You're doing it well. You have really come far from a time of really waiting around always something else to make you happy or having something to make you happy. Yeah, and so here just really, it feels like comfortable with yourself, really good at receiving. So the money, it's probably going to be really good too with that 8 of Coins and the Queen of Pentacles. Yep. And this might be taking up a new hobby or getting paid for, you know, which is wonderful, getting paid for what you actually like to do. So that's what I've got for that part. We're going to add on to this reading with some oracle cards. So Aries is showing up strong here. Your own energy is showing up strong. Receiving, especially with the Divine Feminine, and no longer waiting for something that's coming in. It feels like something's just coming in swiftly. And with the Sun, it's like it's not going to fail. It's going to be destined to grow, destined to succeed, whatever this is. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. I think it might be interesting just to see what kind of gifts might come out, spiritual gifts, talents, or abilities might come out for you in this deck. This deck is a really good deck. And I got it from Etsy. Let's get something for Capricorn. Let's get some more. And then, of course, you have Leo with the Sun. And then you have Virgo energy, 8 of Coins. Oh, I have clairvoyance, clear seeing. Clairvoyance, clear seeing. Make sure that you can actually see. Yeah. Can you actually? There. I was about to say, why isn't that? So clearly seeing, clairvoyance, clear seeing. Akashic records. Akashic records. That's kind of interesting because it went up to the past position. All souls, universal events, past, present, and future. And maybe this is talking about accessing the Akashic records. You know, I always think of them as like a living thing. When I think of the Akashic records, I think of the meditations that you could do to try to reach the Akashic records, you know, mentally or with your astral body, let's say. So there may be something in the Akashic records that might help you find a strategy to move forward. And so maybe that's the main message, is that some kind of meditation or something like that, connection with your Akashic records will help you find a solution or a strategy here to something that maybe is needing a different strategy moving forward. You could be really getting exhausted, like burnout exhausted. And that's interesting. Clear audience, clear hearing. Let's get one more, and then we're going to pull, we'll get a couple more. Then we're going to pull from the Shaman's Dream. I love the 8 of Coins. I'm really getting the idea that this person's having a very fun time with what they're doing. And I like that. I like that. Talk radio platform for spiritual affairs. That might be calling you to it. I have clairalliance, clear smelling. Clairalliance, clear smelling. The weirdest thing. Okay, I will tell what happened to me once with this story. So, because this was really odd. And it happened after I had heard of this thing happening. I've heard that sometimes you can get, you know, if somebody was always smoking their cigar, sometimes you can smell cigar smoke around a place where spirit still dwells, or perfumes. And perfumes is exactly what I smelled. It was walking to, and I remember that day, I remember not having any perfume on, and that is how I kind of knew that there was something odd. And this smell, it just came out from nowhere. Like as I started to get towards my car, it was roses like my grandma had worn, and like a smell like that. It stuck around for like a minute or so, and then it left. And it was like, it's the weirdest thing. And there were no other cars around. There was no, you know, it wasn't like the wind blowing. It was like specifically very strong and in this one specific place. And then it left as quick as it came. It left. So I know that this stuff is, I know that stuff can happen. Anyway. So let's see what else. Demonologist. Entity banishing and removal. Something from the past? Something from the past? That's interesting, isn't it? Demonologist. I don't know if maybe, like, maybe you're researching that. Maybe that's what you do. Ancestral line, older than Earth. That's interesting. Older than Earth, old soul. Okay. Body and mind on the bottom of the deck. Yoga instructor. Okay, so demonologist, entity banishing and removal. That feeling of always having to be satiated or satisfied, through desire for the material realm, there might be some kind of influence or something like that. Like there may have been a greater influence here in the past. That's interesting. You might be able to find some answers for yourself on a talk radio show or something like that, where they talk about those things. Whoop. Okay, what do I have? What do we got? A good one. A good one, yeah. 37, I have the Magician's Sword. Confidence in your magic. Having confidence in your magic. So, let's put that right there. And look it up. So, 37, confidence in your magic. It says, nothing can stop you. This is the beauty you seek also. It tells you when the Magician's Sword comes up, and let me show you the guidebook because this is what I am reading it from. It says you're called to cut the cords that bind you to old thought forms and beliefs, or to friends who are not true. With the power of the Magician's Sword, nothing can stop you, hurt you, or turn you away from the beauty you seek or the goal that you desire with all your heart. The sword is a tool, not a weapon. Make sure you wield it wisely for the greater good. Find the stuck places where you are kept tethered in a toxic situation or faulty thought or belief, and let the blade do its magic. You have a large endowment of magic available to you when you believe in miracles. It says, but don't look to the heavens to grant you a wish. Look within. Use the Magician's Sword to cut through limiting beliefs. You have all the tools that you need to make whatever it is that you want. So it's time to get moving. This is not a tool for contemplation, for gazing at finely polished edge. It is an instrument for calling decisive action. And remember, the sword is alive. With the wisdom you can summon to help find the best course of action. Do not hesitate, act. Which is interesting that it says that, because I was saying that the Akashic Records is alive. Like in my mind, it's alive, and it's something that you can contact through meditation. That's just my belief, but that's kind of interesting, and it might help you with some kind of information that allows you to cut through something or something like that, you know. Okay, so some tea leaves, and we will wrap up your reading. It's good reading, really good reading. Psychic ability, see? Clairvoyance, clear seeing, and you have I. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Throne, a position of authority. Oh no, too many. Bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. It might have something to do with that 8 of coins. So that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.